here. New fit, new guns, and everything. More DPS, 196.9 DPS, so 197 DPS. See whether or not this is good for PvP, and whether or not it's good enough to do medium sites. If it is, gonna make some money today. Yes. So I've got 207,000 LP with Tribal Liberation Force, and so it's doing good on that. I feel like I've made some pretty good money recently.
Warp drive active.
Get everything set up here. There we go. I tend to do the same configuration each time so that I know where the buttons are going to be when I'm like panicking, going, oh my god, I'm being attacked. So I'll put on a little music here. If you'd like to join the fleet, say so in live shows, in-game channel live shows.
Warp drive active.
I'm going to be working in a Mars space primarily. And helping to boost up the contest percentages. That's the plan. So, Minmatar's been doing pretty good. I'm happy about it. Been getting some good fights and been getting, you know, some good
Warp drive active.
basically overall just some good fights and good I don't know, a good amount of LP. Been earning well. Navindi, welcome, hello.
Warp drive active.
This has been, you know, Chronic Gamer says that this is his favorite ship, the Comet here, and definitely, I dig it. It's been really good. Is there a LP trading channel mail list for Faction Warfare LP like there is for Concord LP? Sad Beaver, I've actually never heard of that before. How does that work? Do they just say, hey, I got a million Concord LP and I'm looking for somebody who has 24th Imperial so that, you know, so that I can get whatever said blueprints and you know, offer whatever same LP in exchange, something like that. So I need a siren on this. Yes, it is a fun ship. I need a siren. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. Yeah, I've never heard of one of these mailing lists before, so not really sure
Warp drive active.
if there is one. You know, the the militia, I suppose if I posted in the militia channel that maybe... yes, you can link a video about the police comment, no problem. I guess in the militia channel would probably be where I would ask. But I tell you that... oh, someone says I want to buy 324k LP. What, they send you money? How does that work? Because you can't transfer LP, you have to buy something for them. Yeah, okay. So, right, I get it. I see how that could be done. Okay.
Warp drive active.
Yes, the ship is very sexy. What is the date today? 15th. Just looking at what rides there are tomorrow with my motorcycle club.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, sad you'd sell off your LP if you had it. Yeah, you know, the thing about Faction Warfare LP is that the longer you hold on to it, the more valuable it is. So when you're earning high amounts of LP, which by the way, Tier 3 is about where you start really earning LP. When you're Tier 4 in Faction Warfare, it pays higher than any other stuff you could possibly do. And at Tier 5, it's, oh my god, drop everything and do this. In fact, even call in sick to work because you are going to make a ton of LP and money. And so it is... ooh, there's a camp here. Those were Myrmidons. I think is how you pronounce it.
Warp drive active.
What are those? Yeah, those were Gallente battle cruisers out there at the camp. Huh. Interesting. It's gonna be a long day, huh, Jay-Z? You know, Jay-Z, I could buy some more memory from you. I've got, okay, there's Fipple here.
Warp drive active.
They did not catch me. Beauty of being in a frigate. Jay-Z, I have some memory that I need. Maybe I'll buy some from you. Huh? I don't know. If it's a good price, I guess.
I should have known those alien maggots booby-trapped this subscriber train.
So, yeah, I have... I actually wanted to add a little bit more memory to my game machine here, and then we bought a machine for the kids, and it only has 8 gigs, and I want to put that up. So, does that include laptop memory, Jay-Z? Okay, I've got a customer I got to take care of before heading to the site. That's what that doorbell noise was. It'll only take a minute. Take care of them. If you loot and go suspect, can you dock? Yes, I believe you can. Let's see, you can't dock with the combat timer, but suspect you can. I'm pretty sure. Test it in a throwaway ship, you know? Okay. Oh, my site, they're at it. Oh, they got a rook with there, too. They got some big guns there. Tornado, Rook, Svipple. That looks like a fun fleet to be in. Oh, and a curse just landed. Oh, he's with them. Rido, I'm gonna have to come in there and see it. Okay.
Warp drive active.
Let's see what happens here. That fleet, if they're in here, is sure death. If I happen to land on top of them. So I'm going to aim to not do that.
Warp drive active.
Hey, let's see if I can break the tank on this. Hope I can. 197 DPS. If I can, it's going to be good money. Looks like I'm doing it. Taking maybe a little bit more ammo than I would like, but get out here a little bit more towards optimal. Optimal is 1400, that's what I'm at. Altor, welcome to the show. Yes, this is EVE Online, and it is really a great game. How much nanite do I have in the cargo? I think I have 32. It doesn't mean I want to overheat on everything, though. Quality, yes, there's a raffle going on for Minmatar Bounty Hunter Starter Pack. It's exclamation point ticket space 1 will buy you a ticket. You can buy up to 1,000 tickets. 1 gold per ticket. Okay, well that went well. I'm actually happy to see that. So I'm using just the afterburner right now. I've often thought that I could exchange the micro warp for a web. Or the afterburner for a web, for that matter. If there's enough room. You need to get this game? Here, let me show you this free trial. So, that first link will get you a free trial. And 30 days there. So... Hey, I'm now very happy. I feel like I could PvP in this ship, and I can break the tank on mediums. So, I feel good about this. Surprised another rat hasn't showed up. Someone worked this before me? Nope. There'll be another one here real soon then. There it is. And maybe I should loot these, huh? cruisers. They might have good tags in them. Let's see. Rock hasn't been updated, has it? I'll have to update the server if it has been. I'm gonna try just chasing him next time. I'll take a little bit more damage, but try that for the sake of, you know, if I can take him out faster. Yes, well, that tag's worth 226,000. Okay. That's, you know, respectable. So is this one. Wow. Uh-oh. Svipple. It's coming in. Shit, fucker's got me. No, he doesn't.
Warp drive active.
I just lost my drones. I can't fight a Svipple. I just can't. Okay, well, this is why I have the scout. Guy's still in there.
Warp drive active.
Oh, he's gone now. Okay.
Warp drive active.
pirate.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, they're definitely chasing me. Holy shit. Tristan found me. I don't think he has any buddies. Tristan can kite me really good, though. Okay, that safe is busted. Claws inbound. Okay.
Warp drive active.
I don't know if they're going to scan me down here. Professor Anderson. They're just parking themselves out there. These guys are just pirates. They're just looking for fights. They'll go away in a minute when they don't find them. Jalek, thank you for following. Welcome. Yeah, combat probes on my overview. Wonder how I add that. It's a good idea. Okay, so that guy left. Their timer's just expired. Give them a minute to see what they're doing. See if they're going to continue to work this system or they're going to go hunting someplace else. I wouldn't put it past them to come back to this site here in a minute. I'm supposed to be hauling I don't haul on the show. In fact, I don't haul much anymore at all. I pay other people to haul. I make more money doing other things. I haul some of my own stuff sometimes, but and I have the full ability to haul. I just don't do it very often. So they don't know where I'm at right now. Here, let's piss them off. Let's see here.
Warp drive active.
Oh shit, they found me again. Fuckers. Yeah, they're scanning shit down in here, aren't they?
Warp drive active.
I usually have a buy it now for somebody who just wants it right away. But it's been a long time since I've done anything.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, Tama's death sentence for most people. I'm opening up all the sites.
Warp drive active.
It just makes a whole bunch of noise for them.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
They are totally chasing me.
Warp drive active.
This guy on this claw keeps chasing me. You can also click warp and then instantly stop it. Oh. I didn't know that.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Okay.
Warp drive active.
Ah, you're right. I just did it.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Expecting these guys to show up behind me soon. Let's see, how can I add combat scanners? Yeah, I'm going to use the new Caldari Tactical Destroyer when it comes out. Going to play with that some. Well, I have combat drone here. Let's see, that's just combat drone, deployable. Scanner probes I have on here. Combat probes. I'm not sure what they're under. So I'm looking through this. For adding combat drones. Maybe they're just so far, they've just been so far away from me that it hasn't been deployable, you think? Okay. Here's combat drone. There they are. He's flying fast.
Active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Well, I haven't been able to find them in here. So I've seen them on a gate before. I don't know. It's under charge scanner probes. Okay, well, I guess I already have them. I just haven't seen them. So
Warp drive active.
yeah. So I've not seen any show up though on my overview. So
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
waiting for these guys to show up here. See if giving him chase does any better on damage. I know I take more, but see if I can take him out quicker. Since tracking isn't so much involved. Not necessarily. Just looks like I'm taking a lot more damage. Yes, I have active, well, I have used preset. You can use active overview settings instead of PvP. I have it on PvP. Change it to active overview. Yeah. Problem is I see other stuff I don't necessarily want to see. Like, I like to see my drones on the overview, but I don't want to see them on D-scan. See, I have an all setting.
What do you want to hear repeatedly on the radio this year?
Yeah, okay. I may switch over to all sometimes.
Anything else is a bonus.
Yeah, whenever I see... Yeah. Add combat probes to PvP preset. Yeah, I'll take care of this rat first, though. They're just called scanner probes. Yeah, I'll check that in a minute. Come on. Die already. Guess I gotta know. Yeah. Well, I just don't know where the PvP one is. I mean, there's PvP. Yeah, I'm gonna mess with this when I'm not in the middle of fighting. Also, save the whole thing before I, go and screw it all up. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it right now. These guys are not in system anymore, by the way. They got tired and left. So now I can make the LP. I'll grab another pop. There's nobody in system to get me. Be right back. Okay, everything's hunky-dory. I think I'm reading what you're saying. I know what I need to do. Hey JJ. Got the new fit running here. Do PvP and medium rats. Okay, got some pirates in system again. Let's see if I can do this. Open overview settings. Change Rex to PvP. Close that. Okay. I think that, yep, that's right. Okay. Now, open overview settings. Tab presets. I think this is, okay, so this is PvP. It has scanner probes on it. Deployable. Look at that, it doesn't have any drones on it. Okay, well maybe that's proper. Yeah, I'm just looking at that. Oh, you're in the same system as... Oh, yeah, you are. I see you. Yep. Hey, Kaz. Been doing good. Kaz, did I send you a message about that new game that we're doing? Hawken? I think I did. Having a good time with that game. So JJ, you're waiting for me to jump into Hawken? Yep, a couple hours. Yeah, Cause, hop in. It'll be a couple hours. 3, a little less than 3 hours is when I'm scheduled to switch over, and so. Yeah, I know a few people have talked about Witcher 3 looking really good. Not my style of game. Anyway, Hawken, got our own server, and I have the commands now for changing match types and everything. So we can go through a couple of different types of things today. Although we had a lot of fun yesterday. That was really good. Really good yesterday. So... Yes, I'll be playing Star Citizen when it's out. I mean, like, when it's out for real. Like when it's in production. It's not in production right now, so... That's when they go to the live team. Well, kind of. They have servers. No, there shouldn't be any wipes. But it is a new company that's doing it now. So, because the previous one dropped it for some reason. I don't know why. But it got dropped. So, and we're working with a new company. I've got, yes, I've got a dedicated server. And it's basically the largest server you can get. And I'm able to pretty fully configure it. So for whatever kind of matches we want, everything from 24-player individual deathmatch to just one-on-one. So JJ, I'm not solo today. So you're welcome to join if you want. It's a little bit quieter now. So I had these guys that kept scanning me down earlier. So but they've taken off. Devish, I see you requesting talk rights. If you're wanting in fleet, that's fine. X up in live shows and I'll add you to the fleet and I'll enable you. How much DPS do you need for a small? Like, I'd say 110. Soher, hello. Soher, if you're wanting in fleet, just let me know.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Give me a moment, I got a lot of audio channels going.
No problem. Morning. So I had a little bit of challenge earlier. Guys kept scanning me down. They finally got tired of me outrunning them. So
everybody in this system is almost docked up in this station I'm in.
Yeah, these guys were just out for some PvP. Just kept scanning me down, hoping to get me. And then every time I'd open a new site, they'd go to it, so I opened all of them. Yeah, and there's a good 20-some sites in this system. So
Try and find you.
medium O.
Oh, okay.
I won't make you go through all of these. There's a lot of them. Memphis, this is a Comet dressed up as a police ship. Hey, so a couple of questions. Like, let's see here. Get back into orbit here. How much ISK I'd need to buy things from the LP store at a good conversion rate? You have 100,000 KLP. 100,000 LP. You may end up spending. It kind of depends, but you could end up spending 100 million to cash that out. So it always costs a lot. I've got some stuff right now where I'm paying out 3 times the amount of ISK as what is on the conversion of the LP. So it can all depend on what you're doing, but you do typically, in order to get into the higher stuff that pays more, you do typically have to put money up to make money. There are things though that cost you 0 ISK though that you can convert, but those will only convert out at about 800 ISK per LP. So 100k LP could make you 80 million. But it's easy and can be done right away. You can go all the way through more complicated stuff by buying blueprints for ships or whatnot and manufacturing them. But you got to make sure that all the numbers add up, because you can lose a lot of money too. So there's a few items out there that are actually upside down. That you spend your LP and your ISK, and then when you resell it, it actually they're selling on the market for less.
There's a
than,
comment here.
Yep, that's one of the guys that's been after me.
I'm taking them.
Okay.
I'll try to.
Okay. Well, then I will as well. He's got buddies though, and his buddies are in here. They're not in system here, or they're in system. So. I'm coming to you. His buddy in his Vipple is coming in.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yep. I kind of thought that was going to happen.
That's cool.
It's targeting me.
Might want to leave.
Holy shit.
This Viper just
Yeah.
off the field.
Warp drive active.
Oh yeah, there's 3 of them there now. There's a Slicer, the Comet, and this Vipple.
Yeah, Comet wrecked me pretty hard.
Yeah, now they have an Incursus buddy sitting out on the gate. Yeah, they started focusing on me and it was over. Well, I'll go get another ship.
Me too.
Just gonna wait for this timer before I jump to the gate.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, okay, so if we see those guys again, we know that they're all going to drop on us. And, yeah, I won't take a fight with them again. Not unless we're a team that can handle... There was 4 of them. So...
The Comet got me by himself, so... It was a fair fight for me anyway. I didn't figure I could kill him, but I figured maybe with your extra DPS we could in time.
Yeah,
It's
it
not.
took me a second to get there. I was like, when he landed, I was like 40 out from him. But got the drones on him right away, but then, you know.
That's how it goes. At least we tried.
Yep. So that's Professor Anderson, Morokavend. That's two of them. Let's see here. Yeah, so those are the only two that did any damage to me. Oh, and the rat got on me too. Okay. Oh, and Dimitri.
Warp drive active.
Low atom bomb. Was going great until I died.
That was probably my fault.
Maybe. That's okay. I wanted to fight. If it was just both of us on that one guy, we would have got him. Because I had him, you know, I was beating him down pretty good once I was there. I don't know at what point you died, but I was beating him down pretty good until Svipple got on me, and then it was all over.
My life flashed before my eyes.
I love it. Somebody says in system, there's a lot of smart people in this area. Beware.
As I warp through in my pod, not me.
What does smarts have to do with it? Oh, cool. I posted something this morning about possible
Warp drive active.
project and getting someone in as a partner on it that's a programmer. And I've got 3 people that have emailed me this morning, which is great.
Sounds like a secret.
Well, I'm not telling what it is. So, because, you know, it's if I say what it is, people will go, holy shit, that's a good idea. And then some people have the smarts to do it.
Sure enough.
So, I'll keep it to myself for the moment. A Comet with just a T1 fit. Absolutely. Absolutely. So especially if you're primarily ratting with it, one of the beautiful things about a Comet, even with the T1 fit, is the speed. And so the speed of it allows you to better choose your battles. So I had T1 guns until today. And and I think everything else may have been, well, there's some T2 stuff in there, but I think you could totally do Comet T1 and be successful with it. So just be a little bit more careful about the PvP fights you choose, but you'll be able to do really good ratting with it. And with the speed, you can totally choose your fights. So yeah, and that's one thing I like.
Warp drive active.
but can it handle normal T1 frigs but with the T2 fit? You'll be equal to some of them. It all depends on what kind of fit you go with. One of the things I'm learning about the Comet is that it's pretty versatile, and because it has both drones and some good firepower, and it's fast. So, and there's several different types of fits that I've seen. I've seen some kiting fits even with them, with railguns. JJ, I think you gave me one of those.
Probably.
And then there's close up. It's more of a brawler. And it doesn't get huge amount of DPS on the drones, although I was able to get drones up to about 80 or 90. You could use it as a drone ship to, do smalls, maybe. I don't know. So, anyway, I'm really liking it, but it costs a bit more. So, you might be better off with just, high skills with the T1 frigate too. Comet shines as a fast tackle. Yeah, you can have pretty good tank on it, and definitely can go and grab other ships. So,
Warp drive active.
yeah. Anyway, if any of you guys, there's 3 people who mailed me about the web programming venture. If any of you are watching, I'll reply to you this evening. So, a couple more jumps and I'll be back in station.
Warp drive active.
That's the only thing I don't like about having implants, is I can't take the quick trip home. I mean, I could, but it'd be a lot more costly. So, yeah. So with the police comment, I can scream at everyone to pull over. Right. Wee-oo, wee-oo.
I don't think anyone's gonna listen.
No.
Pull over, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Altor, this game is definitely worth a try. There you can, from our store there, you can get a 30-day trial if you'd like.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, if they don't listen, just web and scram them. Absolutely. Pull your taser out.
Concord ain't got nothing on you.
Right.
Warp drive active.
Hey, about to dock up. Those guys are still in system there. Well, at least one of them is. There's an Amar shuttle out here? Caldari State?
Docking
Why are people not killing him?
requested. Docking request accepted.
Well, maybe they are. Yeah, I was wondering why a Caldari guy was down here full of all the Minmatar. Okay. By the way, yesterday we talked about alignment and everything, and about, you know, I had to kick a couple corp members.
Oh yeah.
And found out it is an average. It's not an absolute. Yeah, it is an average. And but those guys had to be kicked because they were, one was negative 1.7, the other was negative 2.4 or whatever. It's just too far. You know, if you're just a little bit, not a problem. And so Rola's being CEO, and he was negative 0.14 or something like that. And anyway, he said it was fine. And especially after kicking those guys. So anyway, after I read him the Riot Act that he needed to fix his standings. Nothing like telling your CEO what he's supposed to do.
That doesn't work well in real life.
Yeah, only to a certain extent. You know, if you are very, very right and they realize it, then it works. If there's another way to do it where you're wrong, it don't work, even if you were right. Okay. Man, I was even overheating everything and stuff, and they took me down so quick.
Yeah, Sviples are badass.
Yeah, I should have just run whenever I saw him coming in. Just be like, screw it. Sorry, JJ, I'm out of here.
I was dead before he got in.
Oh, well, then that was dumb of me.
That's why I was like, you might want to leave.
Okay. Well, I'm good to go on my way back. And those guys are still in system there. Hey, Moose! Howdy, howdy.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
What's the TS info? ts3.markeedragon.eu.
Warp drive active.
So next week I should have information posted for what Alexandra is calling Markee Fest. Gathering of people here at my place in July. Gonna have several streamers here and some viewers that want to come here in Florida. Moose will be one of the people here.
Man, I wish I could come to one of your famous barbecues, man. That looked really good.
Yeah, we had a good barbecue the other day, yeah. Yeah, I was talking to Moose a couple days ago, seeing whether or not we were going to get together before that the other big event in July. I don't know. I'm going to be out of town for a couple of weeks, so may not work out. Going to Oregon, Washington, and California. Mostly to see family, but I am meeting with a few game companies as well. Yeah, 1,300 miles. You're not going to make it. Yeah, I expect that most people wouldn't make it. So, hey Moose, I see you in there. Give you rights here. Yo, Moose.
Yo!
No prank calls today, huh?
You liked that, didn't you?
I didn't say I liked it. I just said no prank calls today, huh?
It's really funny. I'm honestly, did the caller ID not pull up?
It did, but it doesn't say your name.
I know, but you know what company I work for.
It didn't say that name either. It just had a phone number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It said the name of your town or whatever. Yeah. So. Yeah. Anyway.
that was funny though.
Yeah.
Sometimes answer those with a goodbye.
Goodbye. Click. So, when are we going to barbecue next?
You're craving those burgers and bacon, aren't you?
Well, I was thinking about barbecuing pizza next time.
That would be good.
If you've never had barbecued pizza before, it's pretty amazing.
I have not, and as I told you before, your spare bed is more comfortable than my main bed.
Yes. Trying to say you're wanting to move in?
Yeah, pretty much. Because, I mean, think about it. All of your stuff, plus all of my stuff, would be amazing stuff.
Implode.
Yeah. There'd be a lot of yelling going on.
Lights flickering. Lack of power. You need a solar
Right.
with solar cells.
Right. Yeah. And 4 jumps out. Yeah, well, so I brought the big barbecue into the garage, and the one that had the fire.
Yeah.
And
How many spiders were in it?
I don't know, a lot. I have to go out and vacuum the roof on the back deck again too. There's hundreds of them out there, and they're huge.
We should do it together and record it.
We could. I've thought about attaching a GoPro to the end of the vacuum hose and then, putting it to music as we suck up all of the spiders and just be like, another one bites the dust and another one bites.
Well, obviously the company that I work for, we kind of specialize in that stuff. We actually have insect purposed backpack vacuum cleaners that I'm sure I could probably borrow for a weekend.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
It'd be like Ghostbusters. Yeah, we've sprayed for spiders before and stuff, but it doesn't seem to work very well.
Yeah.
They're gone for a little while, but there's just so many of them because we live on the lake.
Yep.
And all those flies, those mid flies, whatever they are, they when it rains, they all fly under the deck, and spiders dine lavishly.
Yeah, that view that you have is just breathtaking.
Yeah. It's not bad. It would be better if it didn't have all those houses.
Yeah, that's true.
And the giant Titan in the background obstructing the view.
You know,
Remember that
I
picture?
know, yeah, what the hell? And how the fuck did everybody get beards?
Hey, Koozie is good, man.
Yeah. I put that on my Facebook if anybody's wondering. It's on, I think it's on the Markee Dragon Show Facebook. So. There's a thing that sends out high-pitched sound that hurts the spider's ears.
Spiders have ears.
I know we have some of those plug-in things for like cockroaches that they don't like the sound. It doesn't always stop them from coming in, though. At least we don't have the bad kind of cockroaches. So
Funny.
the ones that do come in, they can't survive. They're meant to live outdoors. So, yeah, this is living in the South. You know what we should do is we should get a cicada and put it in the house.
Yes.
That would drive everyone batshit.
Lisa would go nuts.
Yes. If you guys have never heard of a cicada before, oh man, there is quite a gate camp going on here.
Indeed.
Yeah. Let's see here. We'll see if I get away from it. I should. Yep, I got out. Exquisitor, something else. A couple
Oh
others.
wow, look at that. Yeah, the stream's catching up now.
Yeah.
Run!
Yeah. Yeah, quite the gate camp going on there.
Well, I would join you, but we're having my youngest son's birthday, the one that you met.
Mm-hmm.
We're having his birthday party today.
Cool.
Hey,
Mm.
Long Fred, what's up, buddy?
So when are we getting together next?
Very soon. Take a look. You leave. Okay, you tell me when you leave. So, want to do? Oh no, we're gonna be gone that weekend. Hold on, let me pull up Skype again.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Well, that's making me go way around.
Are you in something that can't get away from that camp?
Warp drive active.
They instant locked me. I had to jump back through.
Hmm. They tried me, but I guess I'm just too fast in this thing.
Not to mention I, came out of the gate aligned totally the wrong way to go anywhere.
Holy cow, that stream group went crazy. I had it off for half a night.
The what?
The stream group that you just made?
Oh.
Said I had 45 messages.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty active right now. Yep. Well, the game is awesome, so having so much fun with Hawken.
Hawken's a blast. I'm having a ton of fun with it.
I actually installed that last night.
Did you? Nice.
Actually, I got a kill on Markee earlier, yesterday.
La-di-da.
Yeah.
When's Memorial Day? 25th?
I don't know. Executioner just landed.
Is that next weekend?
How about next weekend? Is that what you said?
Oh no. I think Memorial Weekend is the next weekend. chat knows.
I don't know. I suppose I could look at a calendar, figure it out. All right, so that executioner. It's an executioner.
Executioner's T1, I'm afraid, I think.
Yep.
So he's just there to grab. He's waiting for his buddies to get, yeah, T1. He's waiting for his buddies is what he's doing.
It's like a mini slicer, I think.
Now he's coming in. I don't know how fast he can fly. We'll see here. Is it 1,000? Uh, 1,500. It's doing 1,500. Hey, let's see if we'll draw him out here. I think that may work, Moose.
Okay.
Have to, you know, talk to wifey, but I think it's fine.
Maybe the girls can go do that thing that we talked about that one time. That guys don't like to do.
Okay. Not sure
Hey,
what that
Alex.
was, but you know. Hey, so
You know
this
that
guy's
thing that one time?
right at band camp. This guy is chasing me. He's not very fast. Executioner. I don't know. I suspect I can take him.
Go to
You've
a
taken-
high set gate.
You've
Fight
taken
him on
one
the gate.
before in that ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Here we go.
Leroy Jenkins.
Holy cow. He's totally kiting me.
Yeah, he was playing the game. Yeah, he's an edge of scram fit.
Yeah, I can't quite get to him.
And this delay.
The capacitor.
Yeah, he got me.
Ah.
He's got me.
Maybe
You gotta
if we
orbit
had-
these guys, Markee.
Well, you can't orbit him if you can't get close to him.
Well, you kind of fly off at an angle towards him, but not directly.
He's
Well,
faster.
I can't hit him at how far out he is. So
Need void loaded.
I had void loaded.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Well,
Taps, please.
yeah. I could play some death music. So, yeah, he was able to keep me at distance. I even tried, so he shut off my micro warp and tried, so I had my afterburner, but I could not get enough distance. I did get close enough one time to get the vamp on him, but couldn't hold it.
Yeah.
And that's what I really need to fight effectively. Otherwise, I lose my cap in 30 seconds.
Yeah, he was 1500 with afterburner, so without a web, he's guaranteed going faster than you will scrammed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna link you something in the fleet here, Markee.
Warp
Okay.
drive active.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Mad Zodiac Mind Warp, thank you for following. Welcome.
Don't mind the name. Just look at the afterburner I fit on this thing.
Okay.
It claims to pull 1100.
Oh, they're bombing at the gate.
Bombing?
Yes, Proteus, Vexor, Navy issue. Yeah. That was definitely bombs, I heard.
And they missed you.
Yeah, they did.
GG.
They've added a sound effect to bombs? Or they were hitting?
You've never heard bombs before?
Not recently.
Yeah.
It's a pretty unmistakable sound.
Yeah.
Well, you can hear them when you're like getting hit with them or whatnot, but
Oh,
generally,
well,
don't hear 'em.
I heard it echoing as I hit the gate. So so this propulsion you're talking about, so what does that get you with it?
1100 meters per second.
Okay.
Even with it webbed, you're still pulling 500.
Warp drive.
Dual
Eleven-
web, 250.
I don't know why that's special. You have to explain it to me.
They can't catch it. This will always pull away unless they're
I
microing,
see.
and I gotta scram for that.
And being in a cruiser, it's fast.
Yes,
Yeah.
speedy.
I think I'm going to need some lunch. Too bad I can't put this on autopilot. That would get me the quick trip home.
You coming out, Moose?
No, I got him. It's my kid's birthday party today, so
Very cool.
as he hears me talk about him. Playing Mr. Man, built a couple of bookshelves and got the house cleaned up and got to bake a cake.
Cake.
Want some cake, Marcus?
Yes, I do.
Or do you just want me to bring over that bacon?
That might work too. Yeah, that bacon was really good. The pan is still black from that, even after we cleaned it, scrubbed it.
is it really?
Yeah, well, that's part of using it in the smoker.
Yeah.
It just really, it blasts the hell out of any pans we use in the smoker.
Warp drive active.
Anyway, I hope to get So I'm going to work, if I don't go on a motorcycle ride tomorrow, I'm going to work on the big barbecue some more, pull out all the mechanics on it. So I think I've got replacements for everything in it.
Nice.
And I did vacuum a hell of a lot of spiders out of it, and a few lizards.
Yeah, I remember the lizard. Name is George.
Right. Yes. There was one. Yeah, well, anyway. Okay. Okay, I gotta have some success today. So I've lost about 40 million worth of ships today, and I have not gotten any LP yet
Warp
today.
drive active.
So it's a travesty in the making. So, Moose, you're familiar with manufacturing things, right?
I am, sir.
So, in a pause, there's some benefits to manufacturing in a pause. Like it might reduce the materials needed by, I don't know, a few percent or something. But looks like the biggest benefit is time.
Time is your biggest yes.
And
They're camping on the gate in Satogas now.
okay. So,
Warp drive active.
but you need to configure your pause based upon the types of products that you'll be manufacturing, don't you?
Well, I mean, you can always have everything anchored. You don't necessarily have to have it all online.
Oh, okay.
So, like, for instance, whenever we were building Supers and Titans, we would have everything that we needed to also build carriers and dreads, including the component arrays.
Mhm.
But we would only online what we needed at the time.
I see.
Save fuel cost.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, go, Aiden. You're too loud, buddy.
Yeah, I went to go. I've just been playing around with the pause, and I went to go manufacture some stuff there, and it's like, this facility doesn't support that. I'm like, oh. So,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Did you get the intensive refining array, or are you just buying minerals raw?
Haven't done anything with that. I've just really been trying to manufacture with the product that I have, just taking some blueprints there and the necessary parts. Although I was about to start playing around with refining ore and compressing and stuff like that. But I have no
Yeah.
clue what I'm doing. I'm just going in there trying things.
That's half the fun.
Warp
Yeah.
drive active.
Well, if you need some startup capital, let me know.
Oh wait, what?
Just get him a pause set up.
Well, I've got one set up. I
Did
just
you do a video
just-
and all that on it?
oh gosh.
Which is a
I don't know.
Dread Grista's tower nowadays.
I have no idea. I don't want to give away any details about any of that stuff because I don't need it. I don't need trouble with it at the moment. We're just testing out, and I probably don't know what the hell I'm doing. So,
Oh, it's only 1.1 bill. It's not bad. See, the nice thing about the faction towers is where the normal large towers take 40 per hour, the faction towers only take 32 blocks per hour.
oh, didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, and I was working on some other things like just being able to manufacture the fuel, stuff like that. I know that if I can manufacture it myself, I can reduce costs.
Oh, tremendously.
So, And I basically, it's been working out. I've bought a few BPOs, just in some different categories, just kind of trying different things. But they're all things that look like that I should be able to make at least 20% on production of them. So, but I still don't know what I'm doing. Just acting like it.
Well, maybe if that date works, just waiting for Laura to message me back. I don't see why I wouldn't. Maybe we could show you some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So I'm doing okay on operating capital right now, I think. I mean, I just spend everything I've got into making things, and just it's always the thing of, I know the more production I can do, the more I'll make, the more I have to spend. Just keep investing everything back in. My goal is to have profit of $2 billion a day.
An ambitious goal there.
I think I can do it. It's going to take a little while, but I can get it figured out and do it, and then I can go out and fly bling all the time and not worry about it.
My problem is I spend too much. I'm like, ooh, pretty, I want it in mine.
Mm-hmm.
Warp drive active.
And then I saw research times. I was looking at, freighters, and I was looking at this BPO and everything. And even though its material efficiency was 9, I was like, okay, well, what'll it take to get that to 10? 400 days of research?
Yep.
Holy shit.
That's why capital BPOs are so expensive.
Man.
And you really want your ratios to be 10-20.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty surprised.
I've got probably 230 bill worth of capital BPOs, and it's really not even that many.
Now, what happens when you're researching a BPO and you hit cancel for whatever reason? Does it research it part way, or is it just all lost?
It doesn't research it part way. I'm almost positive you lose everything. You don't lose the BPO, but you lose all of the research that you had done if it doesn't finish.
That really sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Especially on a 400-day one. I'm not sure you would want to do that in a pause. You might want to do that at a station, because you might have to move your pause. That's over a year.
Yep.
I don't think you have to worry about it too much in a high-sec pause, as long as you put some guns and stuff on it.
Ask Rollas.
Unless you get war decked.
Yeah,
Yeah, your pause in high sec will always be safe unless you get war decked, because if you get war decked, it's open season.
Yeah, it's all over.
You can transfer, I think, with it to like different corps, change ownership.
It's my understanding that you have to pull down your pause to put it under new ownership.
Yeah, because whenever you anchor a pause, you're anchoring for the corporation. So you can't just say, okay, this pause is now this guy's. So you have to take it down. It's just like whenever you're claiming moons in nullsec. So you'll have your holding corporation, say FCON has a holding corporation. So whenever the moon isn't distributed, the holding corporation will hold the pause. And then once they give that moon out, then both corporations have to meet there. The holding corporation takes it down, then the new corporation puts their pause up.
Yeah, and so, and if you interrupt that 400 days, I mean, it's just too, even if it would go faster in your own pause, the risks of that are just too great. If you've spent a year into the research on it and you have to take it down, I mean, you're going to have to spend a hell of a lot of money to protect it.
Yep.
And that'll negate any profit. So,
if it's launched for Corp, though, the Corp can change alliances and shake war decks. Make them too expensive. there's always somebody out there looking for those fights and kill rights. So they'll be like, oh yeah, sure, join the alliance for a week, see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know that
Get a
we'd
day,
be willing to do
day
that, but
respond to a war deck anyway.
it's all very interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Yes.
Boss warfare, solid warfare, deep topics. Everybody's got some idea.
Oh,
I don't. I stay my ass out of nullsec.
screw that. I love nullsec. Oh, I love it.
It's actually easy.
I just
It's-
think
Just deal with
bubbles.
as many.
It is in my personal opinion, nullsec is a hell of a lot more safer than high sec, and it definitely safer than that.
Warp drive.
Yeah, nullify or a cloak. You know.
Yeah, because I mean the biggest thing you got to remember is whenever you're in nullsec, if it's not blue, it shouldn't be there, so you know they're there to kill you. So you can get all your friends and you can go after that person. Versus in high sec,
I can't see
Everybody's
my
there.
ship.
Warp drive active.
I
They're not
had
always
this
there to
issue
kill
last
you.
night, Markee.
My ship is gone.
Yeah, I had this issue last night whenever I was playing.
Might have to restart. Well, relog.
Yeah, I can't see my ship.
It might fix when you jump.
Maybe.
You happen to see me lose my Titan and 2 supers last night?
You lost a Titan and 2 supers last night?
It was on the test server.
Oh. Yes, my ship is back now.
Warp drive.
Okay. That was really weird.
It still hurt just as much though, Markee.
Right. I'm not so
What
sure of
dropped
that.
it? Or say, how did that get dropped?
How did
Oh
his...
no, we were good.
No, go ahead.
But we were all out. We were all on the test server, and we had myself. I was in my Titan, 2 of my supers, bunch of carriers, bunch of dreads, and a bunch of other people. And we all just had fun, and I was doomsdaying everything. Insta popping dreads and carriers off the field. It was awesome.
Doomsday
There's
all the
supposedly
things.
there's supposedly a dread formation that is it can survive the doomsday.
Yeah, I'd be interesting to see it because Rello had his full faction Dead Space modded out, Dread, and I insta popped him.
You can put on like 500,000 structure points with bulkheads. And
You know
then
how
put,
much
like,
you know how much my Doomsday does?
probably more than that, but I'm gonna heavy buffer the resistance on the armor and the shield as well. So
He was 90% resistance against kinetic, and my Doomsday does 3 million damage.
you could focus against the doomsday. That would definitely help a lot.
Yeah,
You buy a dread and tank it out, and we'll see what happens.
absolutely. I'll happily Doomsday you.
Guys, I'm gonna go make a sandwich.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, Marcus, I actually got to run out as well. I got a bunch of stuff to do.
Okay.
I'll message you as soon as I get a message back on. But if you want to ask Lady Boca if that would work for
Sure.
you guys.
Docking request
Yep.
accepted.
I'll find out.
All right. We'll see you guys.
Okay.
Lose.
Okay, everybody. Give me 5 minutes, and I'll be back. And with sandwiches in hand. I'll be right back.